The manhunt for the so-called Facebook killer is over. It ended this morning in Erie County, Pennsylvania, after police received a tip that 37-year-old Steve Stevens was parked at a McDonald's. After leading police on a chase, officers say Stevens took his own life. He'd been on the run since Sunday when he posted video on Facebook of himself killing 74-year-old Robert Godwin. Facebook's facing some criticism because it took the social media site more than 2 hours to take that video down.
Today, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg said that his company would do all it could to prevent postings of incidents like this. How does Facebook monitor its content? Good question. As Heather Brown found, a lot of it still relies on us.
On Sunday, the video of the shooting went up at 2:11 p.m. Around 10 minutes later, a Facebook Live of the confession. People started reporting the live video shortly after it finished, but didn't report the other videos for an hour and a half. At 4:22, Facebook took it down.
Facebook is a great platform for First Amendment speech, but when it's used to victimize people, it's all of a sudden they're like, they don't know what they're doing.
Facebook Live's director explained the monitoring process to the Washington Post last month.
We largely rely on the community to flag live moments that are unsafe or otherwise fall outside of our community standards.
Facebook told me today when something is reported or flagged by a Facebook user, a team of real people review those reports 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The majority are reviewed within hours. The reviewers span the globe and speak more than 40 languages. They are native speakers to understand true meanings and words.
And when it comes to Facebook Live, the same reviews apply. But Facebook says it also monitors all live videos that reach a certain level of popularity, whether they're flagged or not.
It's particularly challenging, of course, with live because there's no time to react. It's happening as you see it.
I think it's a hard thing to do, but I think there's a lot of smart people.
Facebook already uses algorithms and artificial intelligence and says it's working on that technology for monitoring its content.
I've heard it's easier to create algorithms for images and text, but not so much for video.
That's right. That's right. I mean, I think the technology is moving in that direction.
Ravi Bapna is a professor at the Carlson School.
So we are getting to that dynamic recognition of human kind of senses and human output. But it's not quite there with video yet.
But he thinks the big players like Facebook and Google will get there. Heather Brown, WCCO 4 News.
Last year, Facebook briefly took down the iconic image of a naked girl running from napalm bombs during the Vietnam War, saying that it violated their community standards.
When it was republished, Facebook said it recognized the history and global importance of the image. If you have a good question for Heather, please email it by going to WCCO.com/links.